King George VI Christmas speech, circa 1947, 75 years ago today. I am glad to speak to you once again on this festival, which brings to our hearts the thought of peace and goodwill. This third Christmas Day since the war ended finds us still praying that the time may soon come when true peace will have been established throughout the world, where all men will be working together with good will to rebuild what has been destroyed, where everywhere there will have been given place to trust, hardships to well-being, and scarcity to plenty. And it is in the spirit of thankfulness and hope that the Queen and I send our Christmas greetings to the many peoples of the Commonwealth and Empire. Our memories would indeed be short if we had out of garden to be thankful for our deliverance from the greatest peril that ever threatened our beloved land in all its long and glorious history. We should be showering ourselves unworthy of what we have achieved then if we doubted our will to win soon now. We all know what is to toil up a steep hill, only to find that we had sought what is the top of the hill was not the top after all, and that we must brace ourselves to climb still further. I think that many of us must have felt that sort of disappointment more than once since the day 2.5 years ago, when victory brought us to the last of these heights, on which our gaze has so long been fixed. We had hoped that we would have reached on top, but we found that the way still lays upwards, and the summit towards which we'll strive is still beyond. But our faith is unshaken that God will give us strength to reach it. We cannot escape the fact that 6 years of tear and destruction must leave behind them a devastation, material and spiritual, which cannot be repaired in a year or two. To rebuild ruined cities is a long and toilsome task. Even more arduous is the labor of reinstilling trust and friendliness in hearts long embittered by fear and hate. Here at home, the greatness of our conviction to victory is a measure of our present difficulties. When our brethren overseas, we stood alone in defense of freedom. We do not count the cost we sue and all we had. We now have to create afresh the resources that we have poured out and can deny ourselves while doing ourselves. Remembering 1940, can doubt that we will shall succeed. No one can doubt that we are doing our best level to ensure success. When I look across the seas, we do not have to seek our reasons for thankfulness and hope. They are manifest. The unity and steadfastness of the British Commonwealth and the Empire saved the liberties of the world. They years ago have since passed, have brought disappointments, but there is only thing that I thought which must partly unmeasured. They have shown that the same spirit of brotherhood still burns brightly. It did not flicker or grow dim. When victory unloosened the bonds that held us together in a common purpose. The friendly and sympathetic policies of the governments of the great dominions, the infinite kingdoms thrown by the peoples and countless gifts to the homes of Britain, the unforgettably moving welcome given to the Queen and me and our daughters by the people of South Africa. These many things many others have shown us in the great British family nations is still a family of heart. I am sure that speaking to all of you people in the old country when I say that many people overseas have been moved to understanding graciously the show. To the Queen and I myself the past year has brought personal happiness as great as any, as we have ever known. Our elder daughter has written our blessing the man she loves and one whom we will love too. Our joy has increased 1,000-fold knowing that she is so widely shared. We are greatly touched by demonstration of delight that has been given to our people. We would ask them to join in our prayer that our daughter and our husband will not only have a married life of lasting love and fealty, but continue to love and enjoy the love of all British peoples. Christmas is a family festival. The hearts of those who do are spending it at home to go out to those who cannot do so, especially those called on to serve the Royal Navy, the Air Army, and Royal Air Force. Many of them are guardians of the public order in foreign lands, and it falls up to them to uphold this country's good name. Summer explores the daily trust and danger. I sing these for their patience and fortunes to all. I send out cordial Christmas greetings. For many listeners who, like myself, are spending today at home with their families and friends, I wish with all my heart that the happiness which continues to come to those who meet together in love may give them a Merry Christmas. May God grant the spirit of goodwill which brightens those homes today. May spread from them in ever widening circles until the fullness of time it changes the face of the world.